I've had this question a few times. How did I come to love the idea of biblical submission and marrying young from such a young age? Here's my answer. First off, my parents modeled an amazing relationship. Honestly, I've seen so few marriages that are as beautiful as my parents. My parents never fought. They always respected each other, loved each other dearly. As far as submission goes, a lot of times I'd come to my mom with something and she'd say, "Hey, let me ask your dad about that." My parents really emphasized good communication, and one of my favorite habits that they had was they would talk to each other for half an hour every morning over their coffee. I don't think my parents ever told me, hey, wives need to submit to their husbands. It was just something that they modeled. And when I was older and I started reading different books about the wife's role and biblical marriage, and then when I was in a courtship with my husband, it was just something that, like, yeah, this is in scripture. Like, this is how it's supposed to be. Once we did get married, it took me a little bit to actually understand how to do this well. I gave my husband a lot of pushback in the beginning, but I have really grown in this area in the last year just from, actually trying to be a biblical wife, and I've seen the benefits. One thing I think is really important is to choose a man you will be able to submit to well. Make sure he's a mature, godly, wise leader, and it will be so much easier.